Hello readers, this is Leon 95. So, with big news, I decided to change the name of my channel. Before it was named under the name of Leonard 95, which is my name and the year when I born. Right now, the name was changed to Writing Books from 0 to 10 because that is exactly I like to do. I like to read and I like to figure out the situations that I read. I like to think, I like to see the characters, I like to study, I like to do research, I like to do all things related with the novels, related with the history, writing of the novel. I also love the history behind the author. When I need to know, and I love it to know what is the inspirations to create a novel. What is the situation that transpassed the mind of the author and put it in a paper. And that is exactly like to do it. So that is the reason I like to do writing books from 0 to 10, and that is my name in this new new chapter of my life. So right now I'm still reading the Edgar Allan Poe, and right now I'm reading the Hymn of the Perverse. The Hymn of the Perverse is a tale of this author, which is so difficult to understand because I have to reread again. I read two times to understand what is the situation right there? Because in the first time when I read it, what? I didn't get it. So I had to reread. I watched some videos on YouTube, and then I say, oh, I see this topic. I see the situation. So right now I'm gonna say the aim of the perverts is the study like this. In consideration of faculties of the prima mobilia of the human soul, the phrenologists forgot to mention a tendency, the existence of a primitive feeling that nobody have a reason. What is what is this feeling? So as nobody has the reason, we name it fate. This is an inclination for us to understand what is the mission of the humans in economy, in the eternal, in the things like that, using the faith. The science of metaphysics has been conceived a priori. Priori refers to good, the purpose of the God. People need to understand the purpose of the God. However, it's not easy to understand his purpose without talking his creations. To understand what is God, we have to understand what is the creations. He wants to understand Jehovah according with his rules. He built a whimsical system in phrenology. For example, he designed a deity that a man should eat. A man, then an organ was assigned him of alimentiveness, and this organ obligate this man to it. In the second place, discovered an organ of emotion for war, for identity, for reproductions, and for sentiment. And this is the life of the people, the life of the man. And this is why he created, because God created those systems to understand, to reflect, to reflect Him in the humans. This it says we need something. His name is faith, but he says it's not faith, it's perversity. This is a mobile without cause, a cause without mobile. Under his power we act, under his power we live it, because it's irresistible. It's true about proportion. It's an invisible force that focuses us to make the wrong. It's a thing that exists, but we cannot see. But it's a thing that obligates us to make the wrong, obligates us to do the wrong things. For example, he said, if a man is in the top of the mountain, we need to push him because we want to know. No, we don't want to know. We would just want to push him because we want, and that is perversity. That is perversity. That is the evidence that he's explaining, because this perversity is a demon, because we act under the power of the devil, and the devil is obligating us to act in the wrong things. He said, I'm sorry if I've extended answering your question. However, that explains the reason I am here. I am a condemned who is crazy, but or I am a victim of the imp of the perverse. Impossible I have been wrong, when more profound deliberation, weeks, months, and the means of murder. Many times he took to planify a murder of this person. He planified, and I found he saw in he reading some fresh memories. He found a Hildes of the Madame Pilau who was killed by an accidental candle poisoned, and he did the same because he wanted to kill this old person, and he knew that his room was closed without too much window, without too much gaps. And this person, before to sleep, he liked to read, used a candle. So he poisoned the candle and he killed this man. When he killed this man, the obsessions, the perfection, everything was perfection. But nobody understand how this man was murdered, and they named it he was murdered at the touch of the divine, right? Touch of divine was put as his reason of this fatality. And many times this person celebrate the perfection of this murder, this man. However, in the street, he was every time I remember, oh, I killed this man, I killed this man, everything was perfect, everything was perfect. Until listen this, he screwed something or not, perversity, right? He he didn't know. So but some people heard that say, oh my God, I can't believe that is the, and then he was captured, and right now he is in a jail, and tomorrow he will be free. But where? Where? We cannot say that he will be free in the streets, or can get free dying in the jail because he committed a murder. So that is the everything about the aim of the perverse as a tale. And the phrenologist is the people before who studied the size, the characteristic of a head, and they determine if this person is making the right things or the wrong things, based only on the size and the texture of the face, on the face and the head. That is the phrenologist. So today we don't have more phrenologists. I think it was in the past. But the aim of the perverse is a tale that for me it was so difficult to read. I couldn't understand everything, so I have to reread again. I read 3 times to understand what is the aim of the perverse. However, I was not happy because I have to watch some videos to understand the situation, and I understood the situation watching some videos. So I will write this book with an eye because Edgar Allan Poe is one of my favorites. I give points to that also because I like the difficulties. So as because I had to reread, so that's another point. And the last one is because he's under the line of the the barril on the amontillado and the black cat is under that line, is under in these sections. You have to read those tales too because it's in that line. So I already know what is the line of Edgar Allan Poe reading those books. So without more further ado, what is your number that you rate this book? So let me know in the comments and see ya in the next time. Bye. Continue reading.